to show a little respect to anyone that may be educationally challenged. I'm going to read this tweet. It's from Tammy Sawyer. She's a commissioner in somewhere. I don't give a shit. All right, I'm going to read this tweet. All right, and before I read this tweet, I want to give a shout out to Bunker TV because he covered this story. I think probably 2 times. It's about that rapper Young Dolph who got killed in front of the cookie place, and the place got shot up and everything. It was a place he frequented, a black-owned business, a family-owned business that was subsequently shuttered due to a police investigation, and that, I guess it needs repairs and everything, So, a family-owned business was taken out by the violence of these supposed quotation marks and said rappers, and the culture of violence that he's talked about a lot of times. I think it's significant and shit. It's very significant in this day and age, that we have a problem in our community with these young people and this culture of death, And, I really, it's not my bag, currently. I haven't chosen to make a video, but I will in the future. But I want to talk about this because it's important as shit, okay? And the reason I want to talk about this right now in this episode is because someone else used this as an opportunity to do a drive-by on the black community and shit, all right? Whether intended or not, maybe this person didn't intend for that to be the case, but yeah, once I read this tweet, as you can see on your screen likely, once I read this motherfucking tweet, you'll understand why I'm making this video. It's from Tammy Sawyer. She's a commissioner. She's an elected official, okay? And she has a pedigree. She has a high educational pedigree, and she's a former sorority member, right? And she has some other allocates too. And she volunteers at animal shelters and all this bullshit. So this is Tammy Sawyer, the high-functioning, high-value, waist-size challenged politician, okay? All right. Tammy Sawyer writes, Makita's Cookies is a black and woman-owned business. They are boarded up and closed due to the shooting of young Dolph at their store. Sorry. You can support the family through this with donations via Cash App to the matriarch Miss Pamela Hill at $Cookie Queen 99. All right? I'm going to read that again, okay, because I had word salad in the middle. Makita's Cookies is a black and woman-owned business. They are boarded up and closed due to the shooting of #Young Dolph at their store. You can support the family through this with donations via Cash App to the matriarch, Miss Pamela Hill at $Cookie Queen 99. And I may or may not post that Cash App on my video. I may or may not, considering how I feel when I get to record this shit. But, I'm obviously taking issue with the fact that this is a family-owned business, meaning that the married couple started this business together, and they succeeded for many years, But when Miss Sawyer chose to make her post, however she meant it, she went into this intersectionality bullshit. Alright? She went into her feminism bullshit. This failed fucking feminism. This untouchable feminism, fake feminism that you black females cling to a shit. Like the Titanic and shit. You're gonna go down with that shit. Alright? So, yeah, this fat bitch, she's starting up some more gender device shit. And after she posted this, this tweet became a hotbed of gender war fighting and shit, and just a lot of women just saying, so what, So what, black women are the most oppressed, and we don't have businesses, and we don't have shit. We're just slaves. We're modern day slaves, and people just do all kind of shit to us. We're like, it's almost like the African slave trade all over again and shit. And they just make us do all this shit, and blah, 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 and fuck. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck about intersectionality and shit. It's fake fucking feminism. Fake fucking feminism. I hate that shit, and I will fight it until I'm in the grave. Alright, we'll fight it. in every facet of my fucking existence, okay? So I make this video. Alright? So fatty, say fat chick, you fucked up. This is a family-owned business, okay? The concept of a complete black family with all the pieces together running perfectly, does that fucking bother you in some way? You should have kept this tweet to yourself if the answer is yes. Alright? There's a man and a woman there. They've been in love and they've done everything together. They're a nuclear family. They started a business, a successful business, until idiots fucked it up and shit, okay? I'm pretty sure young Dolph didn't want to catch a handful of bullets and shit while he was trying to get some motherfucking something to eat and shit, okay, basically? And you had to go and stick your politics in a tragedy. Alright? You couldn't help yourself and shit. There's a million different ways you could have wrote that. And don't try to, well, I don't think you're smart enough to blame it on a publicist or anything and shit. And so instead you just let the shit run because you thought that you could just run over, the people that were upset about it, men and women alike. And then, you got the white outsiders in this fucking, comment section and shit, sticking their 2 cents in. And I want to say to them, it's none of your business. It's none of your fucking business. Your opinion does not matter in our ethnic community and shit. It's about time we started telling you guys that, okay? Hey liberals, and whoever the fuck else want to stick their nose in there. It's none of your fucking business. Mind your business. We'll see you at election time when you start lying to the black community like you guys always do and shit. And don't worry, there'll still be enough old people to vote some of you dumbasses into office, okay? So get off this feed. Now I want to get back to this fat chick. I'd said in the past, I really have a problem with this shit. These pseudo-intellectuals, these fake politicians, these women that are sitting real close to the ears of power and shit. I call fat, stinking ass black politicians, the pseudo-intellectuals, these professors, all this bullshit, who do this black feminism shit, this intersectionality and all this other crap they got going, all these other gaslighting, points they got going on. They always sitting up next to, some white dude, some white politician or something. This bitch will probably seem to be no different since she's a commissioner. She's an elected official. And if you're upset enough about the people over there, where she is, in Shelby County, wherever the fuck, make sure she gets out of office, okay? Make sure that door closed and hit her in her fat ass, okay? On the way out. I mean, you ain't got to go home, bitch, but you need to get the fuck up out of here. And then when I say that, I mean the slave quarters and shit. Your opinion, your tweet was not needed and shit, okay? No one, who the fuck knows who you are and shit, except locally. Alright? Who the fuck knows who you are? And you started a shitstorm because of your politics and your feelings and shit and your racism against the men of our community and shit, okay? Now, without a black man and a black woman to, hook up and shit, there's no black women, okay? There ain't gonna be no black women no fucking more, okay? You got that? You bitches cannot reproduce asexually. If you can, I want to know about it. I want to see this shit happen. I want to see a black female have a baby without a dude involved in shit, okay? Without no dude. You always talking about don't have no black boys and shit. So I want to see one of you motherfuckers shit out a baby without no dude, sprinkling a little something on the flower there. So I'm just tired, man. And this fat bitch, if you guys want to do the right thing over there, you need to make sure she don't get back in office. You need to make sure she lose her seat. You need to try to recall her and shit. Just push it. I want to make this intersectionality of this misandric black, whatever the fuck is pseudo-intellectualism, I want this shit to be attacked. Okay? Act like it's critical race theory. Just do something, man. I'm tired of this shit. Okay? You gotta stop dismantling the black family. Okay? You need to show some respect to those business owners, because they are business owners. They're part of the community. They making jobs there and shit, and part of the economy and shit. But you're too ignorant to know that you can't see past your own fucking self-interest and shit. And that's what makes you a failure as a public servant. And you shouldn't be in that chair. You don't deserve it. All right, darling? You don't deserve it, fat motherfucker. Yeah, this chick was in a sorority, man. Imagine what she had to do to be up in there. Imagine some of the, well, we don't know what goes on there, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with some kind of gutter sex crap or something, because these broads, I don't know the truth out about some of these, pseudo fat ass black intellectual chicks. They have a really hard, they have a sustained preoccupation with sex and black male sexuality in particular and shit that boggles the mind and shit. They can't help but just keep taking shots and shit. Now, I can't say because nobody want to sleep with them because they fat. Because a lot of brothers is laying up with these fat broads. That's how you got more fat broads coming out with this shit. Okay, you want to do something for your community and shit. You step down. All right, you step down, Miss Sawyer. All right. Some people say it ain't that serious, but you step down. This is the cancel era and shit. This is cancel culture and shit. You should be canceled and shit, okay? And I tell you what, I'll leave you. Since she tried to run for mayor. You imagine this bitch run for mayor? This insensitive, tone deaf, fat ass bitch, man. And you need to drink some water and take a couple of walks, nigga. You need to work on that shit, man. You gonna have a fucking heart attack. Work on your shit. I don't want nothing to happen to you or shit. I just think you're unfit for office. All right, and I don't mean I think some white person should be sitting there. I think the best person who's should be in that seat and shit. The best fucking person, even though in this rigged goddamn construct of a system in the bitch you called America. All right, I'll leave you with this problematic tweet. I'm gonna read these two and shit for the educationally challenged down there, or wherever the fuck you may be listening to this shit. I'm obviously on a bender with this one. So these are a pair of tweets from Tammy and shit. I'll leave you with these motherfucking tweets. Tammy tweets, all right, on May 5th of 2013, 8:48 a.m. Drunk dialing was in effect last night, but earlier that day, Tammy replying to somebody and shit. They erased whoever the fuck she was talking to. Probably somebody who worked down there with her. These fat motherfuckers always got to make a relationship at work and shit. They can't just find a motherfucking shit. All right, 8:03 a.m. earlier before she made the last tweet. Guess what she writes? Oh, I'm such a violent drunk with a sad face emoji. I'm sorry. So apparently she has a substance abuse problem. Miss Sawyer, you need to work on yourself. You need to go to your AA meeting and shit. And you need to get on some Nutrisystem and shit. You need to get some big ass gallons of water and take some goddamn walks at least 2 times a day and drink up from the motherfucker. Because you need to drink a bunch of water, take some walks, change your motherfucking diet, and get your head together. And maybe get some individual counseling. And you can ask yourself why you hate the nuclear black family construct and shit. The shit your history is built on before certain people came into our community and fucked it up real bad, where people like you can make your dime and shit, running your fucking mouth ill-advisedly and shit, okay? We need families. We need men and women to come together and build strong families. Do you get it? Do you get it? I'll settle for nothing less and shit. And anybody that is an enemy of that shit is an enemy of me and shit. Because it's the death of us. Alright, you stupid broad? You stupid fat ass broad with your freckled ass face. Do you get it? Get yourself together, okay? Get yourself together, girl. Don't end up wiping your ass with a corn cob, bitch.
It's Boy George. Now that man right there, I hate to fight. She wears underwear with dick holes in them.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby? The way you acting lately makes me doubt. You is still my baby, baby.